Comrades, so it's December 20th, we arrived north of Coyote Cows last evening, well last night actually. Just kind of stayed in Snad a little bit long, shopping, all that stuff. And definitely beautiful here. We did pick a little bit of mussels. And right now we decided instead of staying here for a day and take a chill, we're actually gonna drive 6 hours or so and get to probably the reasonable point to get to right now is Gonzaga Bay. There is one spot there, well there is plenty of spots there, a couple of paid campgrounds, whatever, and the one I paid for. Are climbing. You gotta be careful there. I'll probably try to return to this spot here and do some mussel gathering on the way out, like the last day out of Mexico. I tried to do it last year, but I came in that area further up at high tide, so I couldn't do anything. These guys, as usual, waking up like 2 hours before me pretty much, so they already packed and we're ready to go. Rod, what's the plan then?
Well, we were thinking this is a nice place, but there's not a lot of beach, just to hang around, so we're thinking just keep moving on our way and just find a better spot to spend a couple days, I guess.
So we're gonna go to Punta Final. It's a place I stayed at Gonzaga Bay on the way out of to US last year. It kind of satisfies both because they want sandy beach for a little girl to run around, right? So it's not all like rocky like here where you can easily slip and cut yourself. And at the same time can do clam gathering, and at the same time there's some rocks there to do some fishing. So yeah, like there it makes sense to stay for like a day. And then from there we can jump to that Los Animas spot near Baja California, like on some other day. And the drive probably would be 4 hours or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so, because there are more spots at Gonzaga Bay, but they're kind of like more civilized. I kind of checked that's why I probably picked that spot last year to go to, browsing all the spots. Because it's kind of like a little bit away just from the rest of like town and stuff. So we're traveling through highway that goes from Ensenada to San Quintin and then connects to pretty much Baja de California. No, not Baja. Well, Gonzaga Bay and then Baja de California. I would say if you're first time in Baja, this take from Ensenada route to San Felipe and then travel on Tio of Cortez side, because that highway is more, that portion of highway is more scenic. It's right by the coast, like you can actually see ocean stuff. This highway, it's not scenic, and actually last year I was advised, I think on Baja Nomads, not to camp between El Rosario and San Quintin area, because it kind of can be sketchy, I guess, in there. And overall there's like too much dirt and sort of industry on this side here driving, landfills here and there you pass, so it's definitely not not preferred route. We're probably gonna arrive at 7 o'clock, so while it's dark at the spot where I camped. So yeah, you wanna stop for food? Taki area again?
I'm thinking because we could have still for buying a chicken or something, like a roast chicken or something like that.
This is a VHF radio and very good investment for sure. Like, he doesn't regret it, I don't regret it. CB I kind of do regret. Quality is meh, distance is meh. Here, for sure we could talk like at least 5 kilometers away apart. It's really good. It's really good. So we stopped at the last gas station, at least last year it was last gas station in San Quintin to make a stretch to Gonzaga Bay. There is no gas stations, and I think it's like 300 kilometers or even 350 kilometers ride. So if you're doing this stretch and stopping at those places, better fuel up. Actually, in general, starting from around that Gonzaga Bay, heading down, especially if you're taking off-road little paths, Baja 1000, this kind of stuff, is generally how it worked out for us last year, and I think good practice. It's like you see gas station down there south, they are not common. Just top up. Even if it's quarter of a tank, just pop up. You never know when the next one is going to be or how far deep you're going to be in. And yeah, there was one off-road stretch that our Oregon buddies last year, almost all of them ran out of fuel, even with jerry cans. So just top up. So the other highway by the sea is definitely beautiful from San Felipe down to Baja California. But there is one stretch here on this highway which is completely awesome, and that's this one. I was also riding here last year through sunset, took some pictures. It's really gorgeous. Some cactuses here are just ginormous, like check this out. That's my truck, tiny little thing, and look at this. Look at that, it's giant. The turnoff here was that this is supposed to be... What kind of museum? What did it say?
It says it's a... I don't even know.
Archaeological?
It's like
something.
a rupestral painting gallery thing. What was...
Well, it certainly was at some point. It's gorgeous landscapes here. But it's getting chilly. Like I'm about to put hoodie in an hour.
I don't know if I want to get in there.
Sure. Nothing's gonna collapse.
There's nothing to collapse. Do you see how light this construction is?
Yeah. It's just like a tarp material of insulation kind of thing. Like some of these campgrounds, for example on the coast, or like in San Felipe or whatever, if you check books from like 30 years ago, they exist.
Oh.
Like bunch of this stuff existed here many years ago, like just along the coast, all the campgrounds, because we had when I came back, Brad incidentally in some shop got a book after Baja trip from like 1990, and we checked where we stayed, all the spots they existed back then. So things go way back here.
Awesome.
Maybe it was a tourist spot here, who knows?
Yeah, it's... I'm gonna let you go ahead, so I'm not breathing all the dust. So I'm gonna let you.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll see.
Yeah.
Sometimes last year what we did, because I have snorkel, they traveled ahead.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Okay, so we tires down, deflated, because what I hate about this is that the other day, tomorrow we're gonna stay here, but day after, all that pumping back.
Oh well, it's
I
worth
hate that
it.
part.
It's worth it. The thing is, you're putting less stress on the tire itself. The ride is smoother, so it does worth it.
It is. Like with long stretches, I do that, but like back in BC, if it's like half an hour trail, I'm like, no.
But if we're having 1 hour of these ahead or so, I think it's well worth it.
It is almost 1 hour still.
Yeah. So.
All right, but it's gonna get more sandier, so that's
even better yet. Be here down if it's gonna be sand.
Yeah, I'm just worried about that patch, the island thing.
Well, let's find out.
So this is paved road, and we are on the side here. Somehow we just lost track of what the hell, and we are on the road track. Like we could continue, it goes in parallel, but time, why waste the time? So now I remember, this is the road from San Felipe down to actually connect to highway from which we came, the highway that goes down to the rest of Baja. And on the way to get from San Felipe south through Gonzaga Bay, and to connect to the main highway 1 is through this highway. And you can see there's still like some machinery, same as last year basically. It's nothing has really changed at all, and I bet if I come back here 5 years from now, it's probably still gonna be a bunch of machinery, incomplete. And yeah, the guys last year asked me, the RV guys that we met at San Felipe, they asked me to send them satellite messenger message when we go south from where we just came, to tell them if it's possible for RV. And I told them last year, like, yeah, there might be a few spots you may scratch back of RV because their back was so long after the wheels. I'm like, but otherwise it's okay because we've seen other RV guys go here, and semis go here. There's no alternative unless you do like basically return to Ensenada from San Felipe and take the highway that we took today, which I think is highway number. Well, I think it's actually 1. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good thing still we deflated and got a little sidetracked, but yeah, now I remember. So this now is gonna, that's like the stretch is not long, but that's why it's gonna take us an hour to get to Gonzaga Bay right now, is because of all this. Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty. Man, everything is dusted out. Good thing I got snorkel. Actually, throughout the whole Baja, well, after coming back from Baja, all it took is just 2 taps on air filter and that's it. Love this thing. Love it. We have arrived at Punta Final. The clams here are like this reddish kind of meat. Not sure what they are, like blood red kind of thing. How do you like this place?
Oh my god, it's awesome. That's exactly what I was expecting to be.
Well,
like,
in the morning
awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, the sand is very tricky the way in. I don't know, you probably told them already, but it's awesome driving in that softy sand.
Yeah. Like basically this ground right there, it's all tomorrow by noon. It's all gonna fill up. So this is like an actual island, like a couple times a day it's now, but it dries up. Fishermen use this space at Punta Final to load boats and do stuff. But yeah, it's probably not like, it's probably a good idea to come here at very low tide, otherwise like in a couple of hours things may not dry up. And I actually got almost stuck twice now backing up. I just too much weight, I don't have enough juice. Even with deflated tires, I had to like balance myself like front back and like back. It's gonna be good.
Can you make me a favor, bro?
What's up?
Can you push on this tire?
Alright. Awesome. So we're gonna hang out here for the whole day tomorrow. Fish, chill, we deserve it. It's been too much driving, too much everything. It's time to start relaxing. That's a lesson, I guess. Double check what you buy. So my blanket here is completely wet on this side, so blanket is kind of like covering this so it doesn't rub against the door. These 2 5-gallon jugs, and this is okay, but this is no longer drinking water. This is now we filled it up at the gas station. But this is my drinking water, and I'm like, well, what the hell? So there's a hole, and where's the faucet? Faucet fell off. Like maybe it's on the bottom, I have no clue what's going on, but this is how the splashing happened. Just through this hole everywhere here. Even my shoes got a little wet. So I'm actually drying them up right here. Will be nice tomorrow. Just gonna grab the rake and I'm gonna go way over there. Climbing time. Right now actually is quite dark. It's pitch dark pretty much. Again, it's just awesome lens, awesome camera, so you can actually see water, someone's truck, I think it's fisherman, the rocks over there. Like really, you can't really see these things in real life. Let's see. That's what they're doing. Oh, okay, yeah. Whoa. I certainly can't see any of that. It's awesome. I was going for clams, but I guess last time I came here when the tide was starting, this is ending the low tide, but I managed to snag with rake. I saw like crabs crawling, so I just like, oh, to be sure. So I got a few of these guys here. 3 just snatched from the shore, so I'm gonna go to the rocks right now, see if I can dig more of these guys out. Got a few more crabs here, just snatched them from walking on the sand as tide was coming in. And we are gearing here for fishing. So that's pretty much it today. I think we'll get busy fishing. Hopefully we'll catch something, a little bit of fillet, but till tomorrow, adios. Hey comrades, don't forget to hit that like button and also leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should by hitting that subscription button and also bell notification next to it, so you can actually get my video updates both in notification in your video feed, and as well you can support this channel if you like my videos through PayPal or Patreon in the links down below or just after this video.